Chest rig time. Keeping in the theme of budget tactical, this is not a crazy expensive one. It's sub $100. Go ahead and go over all the features, where I got it, how I like it. Let's dive in. This is the TAC AEC SOP acronym heavy chest rig. Very acronym heavy. Comes as a full kit. Only the contents are not included in this. All the actual straps and pouches and everything are all included in the kit. It's running about $95 on Amazon right now. I'll go ahead and link it down below, or placard or whatever I decide to end up doing here. You have a main body with these wings on the side, and then you have a lower pouch down here, kangaroo pouch sometimes people call it. You have Velcro on the face here, and you have a Velcroed molly on the face here. On the top of it, if we look top down, we have 3 AR-15 mag carrier pouches. I currently have mine loaded. I tape my magazines to show if their hollow points are red, green tips for green, and I leave them blank for full metal jacket. I've been trying this out recently. It's a little Chem dispenser, and you just put it back in there. When you need one, you just strip it off the top. Strip it off the top. Break it across one of the mags is the easiest way to do it. And then you have a nice chem light. You can mark a trail or mark a room or whatever. Moving on, you have a mag carrier on the side, pistol mag carrier, excuse me. Coming out of bug season, I actually picked up one of these little Off Sportsman's compact bug sprays that fits perfectly in the other pistol mag pouch here. Moving out to the outside wing, they're just kind of a generic pouch. They do have a bungee closure with adjustment on it. I currently have a tourniquet on my right-hand side one. On my left-hand side one, I have my radio. But you can see even with the Baofeng UV5R, there's a lot of extra space you could use in there. They also do have molly on the front that is Velcroed. And these couple little bungee straps up here too you could always use for something. Alright, now let's move our way into the main pouch. On the front here, you're going to have a main zipper, which I currently have some ranging cards, both in MOA and MRAD, as well as a signaling mirror. It's a nice flat pocket. You can fit a lot more in there, though. My top pouch is relatively open right now, and that would be a much more mission-specific thing, such as GPSs, etc. But currently in here, what I currently carry is my little SOG branded multi-tool. It's got the pliers and everything, but a really nice compact size, knife and everything. And the back is actually a bit driver. Probably could toss a couple bits in here too. I keep a little thing of eye drops. And then I picked up this little butane lighter for a couple bucks. It's a little bit better than the Zippos if you're trying to light off fireworks or something like that to save money on training rather than using the expensive smoke grenade you can buy for photography and online. Moving to the bottom pouch here. On the outside pouch, I keep a Right in the Rain pen, a door shim tool, a hinge popping tool, and just a loose chem light in there with the plastic already off of it. I have more stuff in this bottom one, and the main pouch down here, what I actually have running is regular lighter, some lithium-ion batteries for night vision, optics, etc. Fire starter, these little single-use super glue things, and I just super glue or tape the nozzle to the side here. Just a little single-use for gear, for wounds, what have you. I have a space blanket in here, as well as these little pyro putties. There's a summer and a winter. It's getting to be that season. I'll probably switch this out to the winter here soon. I like them. They work pretty well. You can tear them apart and use them twice. And then in here I have a navigation mirror, just an inexpensive Silva. I'm pretty sure I picked up at Cabela's or something of the sort. I do really like these for the price especially. There is gear tie-offs in here, so if you did have a GPS or a compass or something you did not want to drop, you can tie it off and it'll stay in there. These are also all removable placards, Velcro placards in here. So I know a lot of companies like the Victos, and I know there's got to be a couple more out there that have a Velcro placard you can use to put a pistol or what on. Those are removable both on the front and the back, so you can set them up as need be. And these are all bungeed on there. Back of it here is relatively unpadded. However, same thing. This one does have a Velcro backer, so if you wanted to put it on top of something that has Velcro, you can do that and it'll stay into place. These wings are removable, so if you don't want to use them or if you want to use them somewhere else or somehow else, you can do that too. As far as putting it on with one person, it's not too terrible. I just leave everything set up except for one of the shoulder straps back here. Don it this way, stick my arm through, and then around the back, this comes up right into here. And then there is a lower strap around the waist, or lower on the body I should say. It comes around, snaps into place. I leave mine right about here, pretty much right in line with the nipple line. I think that's the best for pulling mags out. Reinsertion of the mag isn't terrible, but not the cleanest. You could definitely put those little spacers in there to help clean that up a little bit. But all of the equipment is very accessible. It does tendency to flip open like that, which I think works just fine. That way too, I know a lot of them you can have your phone Velcroed into here. I have one of the Therm Industries on another plate carrier, but this one here, I actually just put Velcro on the back of that phone case, so that could easily adapt into here. These guys in here, again, very easy to access. Pull out. Laying prone with it is not too bad. You have a little bit of push in the gut there, but it's not the end of the world. Again, pistol mags right here. It's a very low profile, maybe 4 to 6 inches off my chest. Radio can get a little finicky on this side, especially with a longer antenna. What I'll probably end up doing here is actually hooking this radio up and then just taking a soft antenna and weaving it through the molly. There is molly stuff and elastic on the shoulders here, so you could mount something up here if you wanted to. Getting it set up does take a little bit of work. It's way easier with 2 people if you have 2 people. These back straps are not the easiest to adjust, especially while wearing it or having it on. So I definitely recommend either having someone help you with it, or if you can, have it on a mannequin or something your size and then adjust it, and then just do a little bit of the finalization on there. Other than that, I've been very happy with this. The only thing that gets a little annoying sometimes, and you might be able to see it right there, I got a couple of the burrs down there that just get caught on the Velcro, but that's any sort of gear that's going to have Velcro on it, you're going to run into that issue. So the other thing too I'll touch on real quick with this is, alright, unloaded for everyone. I use blue tape on my training mags just to show there's nothing in them. The foulers are just removed, that way you can rack it as many times without having to close the bolt. But while wearing a plate carrier and this thing, it honestly rides pretty comfortably. Your charging handle, basically, the way I have it set up at least, sits right about the top of that zipper pouch. So if you do need it, usually pull the rifle off to the side, access what you need, and then you can bring it back to the front and it'll kind of hang out there. Like I said, I've done a couple of rock patrols with this. It's been pretty dang comfortable. Had no issues with it as far as that goes. The other point is, it is low profile enough just to toss a jacket on over top of it, and it stays, I would argue, completely hidden. So go ahead and zip this up. I usually buy a size up in jackets and stuff, just so you can't see it. Yeah, I look a little lumpy, but overall, you're not going to be able to tell I have anything on, especially with a camo pattern or some sort of broken up pattern coat, versus doing it with a solid pattern coat, just like concealed carrying. If you have a camo or a broken pattern, it's going to be a lot more difficult to tell you have something poking out at you, whereas if it's something there, not a big deal. You can still access your stuff with the jacket unzipped. So this video is mostly about that chest rig, but I am going to toss the battle belt in the mix because I almost always wear it with it as well. This is the Viz Mix Tactical Quick Release Belt, multicam. It does come with an inner belt and a padded inner, like what I have here. Couple points, I'm actually Probably gonna upgrade this here soon. It's a relatively inexpensive option at $45, but a couple points I dislike. The inner belt is just simply a piece of long Velcro. There's no belt buckle, there's no tension into it. It's just, that's what it is. That's all there is to it. So I actually have never used that. The other thing I dislike is there's no Velcro on the tail side of the belt, so you can't lock it down very well. It does slip a little bit on me. When you're wearing it, it's not too bad, but riding around, it will adjust itself, and they do give you this little elastic keeper here, but like I said, if there's Velcro on this, it'd be 10 times better. So this is going to get replaced probably here pretty soon. Just on the side here, I have my pistol mag, I have a rifle mag, I have a dump pouch. Same thing, this is a Maxpedition. I do like it, but I do know Blue Force makes a dump pouch that actually has a mag carrier on the belt side of it, so you can double up your space in either 2 mags or remove 1 item from the belt and use that as a 2-for-1. Right back here I have my IFAK. It's just a pull out to the side. I do really like this one. It's the micro rig. I'll link that one down below. It came fully packed. Getting it back in isn't too bad either, which a lot of them I know struggle with. And then I do have a tourniquet holder right here. I just have the drop leg excuse me, not the drop leg, but the little bit lower version for the QLS ALS system. I do not have a camo one because I did not want to spend that much money, so I made my own camo one with some Condura fabric. Just cut it out, put it on there. It looks a lot better. From a far distance, it looks like I did a good job, but you're not going to ever see the inside, so I wasn't too worried about it. It also very much reduces your night vision profile, whereas that black holster, it's just, it sticks out so badly under multicam and night vision. Adding this to it, cut it to, I would say, 1/4 from what I've been told. Definitely not the focus of the video, but I have been trying to work with this. I bought it at Sierra Outdoors. It's a fishing waist pack. I put the QLS ALS over here. It's a larger butt pack, and then I have just a canteen pouch on the side. I'll be honest, it's nice, it's comfy. It does not ride well with a backpack though. So if you have any sort of substantial backpack, like the Eberly stock half track, this sits way too high up and it was not very comfortable to run. Only did it for a mile or 2, so it wasn't too bad, but there's a ton of space inside here. I'll do a little bit more in-depth here once I kind of figure out where it's going to fit into the ecosystem of all my gear. Reflective is another big downside on this stuff. It does have that reflective thing. This is also a pass-through, so it's not going to be very weather resistant. But again, this is meant to fishing. This was a trial. We'll see how it actually plays out longer term. Well, that's it. That's the video. Hope you guys stayed around for the whole thing. Like I said, I'll either have a link or I'll start a website with all the product pages below. Most of it's Amazon, a couple of it's local gun shop finds. Like I said, the compass is from Cabela's, I believe. So if you got any questions, comments, ideas to make things better, tactically cheap, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys.